Beloved, today's prayer focus is a powerful reminder that we are never left defenseless. Psalm 23 verse 4 tells us, "Thy rod and thy staff they comfort me." The rod represents God's authority, discipline, and power to protect us, while the staff represents His guidance and care to pull us away from danger. The rod drives away wolves, lions, and enemies that threaten us. The staff hooks us when we're drifting, keeping us on the right path. These are not just poetic symbols, they are divine realities. In times of threat, whether spiritual or physical, you have the Almighty Himself as your shepherd, actively guarding, guiding, and comforting you. Today, we will pray for His rod to strike down every danger, for His staff to guide us away from hidden traps, and for His comforting presence to be with us daily. These prayer points will help you step into a place of safety, peace, and divine assurance, no matter the threats around you. Father, I thank you because your rod is not ornamental, it is powerful and active. Your rod carries the authority of heaven, and it is a weapon that no enemy can withstand. Today, I declare that every spiritual wolf, every demonic lion, and every agent of darkness lurking in the shadows of my life will be struck down by the rod of the Almighty. I refuse to live in fear of unseen dangers because I know that your power is greater than any force that rises against me. Lord, let your rod go forth into every corner of my life where the enemy seeks to penetrate. Strike down every attacker before they get close. Silence every whisper of the wicked before it can influence my heart. Where the enemy has already set traps in my relationships, my finances, my health, or my destiny, let your rod smash those snares into pieces. Father, I call upon the power of your rod to create a perimeter of divine defense around my home, my family, my children, my business, and my assignments. Let it be that when the enemy approaches, he sees not me, but the blazing authority of heaven standing guard. I decree that every weapon fashioned against me will meet the rod of the Lord and be rendered powerless. From today, my life is under divine protection. I will not fear, I will not retreat, for the rod of my shepherd is mighty in battle. Amen. Lord, I thank you for the staff, the instrument of rescue. Many times, I have wandered unknowingly into danger, and you, in your mercy, have drawn me back. Today, I pray for heightened spiritual sensitivity to recognize when I am drifting toward the wrong path. Let me not ignore the gentle nudge of your Spirit, for I know that your corrections are my protection. Father, where my emotions, desires, or human reasoning might lead me astray, let your staff pull me back to safety. Where people or situations attempt to lure me into sin, compromise, or destruction, let your staff rescue me before it is too late. I reject every distraction that wants to blind me to danger until it is too late. Lord, I surrender my stubbornness and pride to you. Give me the humility to accept your redirection, even when I don't understand it. Help me to remember that every time you pull me away from something, it is because you are protecting me from what I cannot yet see. Let me never resist your guidance. May your staff always find me, lift me, and place me back on the path that leads to life. I declare that no trap will catch me unaware, for my shepherd's staff is always near, always active, and always pulling me to safety. Amen. Father, I bless your name because you do not just protect, you comfort. When threats rise against me, you do not only fight for me, you calm my heart in the battle. Lord, I pray that in the face of every storm, your presence will wrap around me like a shield. Let my soul find rest in knowing that I am not alone, for you walk with me through every valley and every dangerous path. Lord, I rebuke every spirit of panic and anxiety that tries to steal my peace when danger approaches. Let your rod and staff not only serve as my defense but also as my reassurance that I am covered. I will not tremble when arrows fly by day or when terrors creep by night, because I know my shepherd is awake and alert. Father, fill my mind with the peace that surpasses understanding. When the enemy tries to make my heart race with fear, let the whisper of your Spirit remind me, "Be still, for I am with you." I refuse to allow external threats to destabilize my internal confidence. My shepherd's presence is my comfort, his authority is my shield, and his guidance is my safety. Amen. Lord, I declare that my life is not left to chance, Every step I take is ordered by you. I ask that from today, your presence will guide me to safety every single day. Let me not walk into meetings, locations, or conversations that are set as traps for my downfall. Lead me away from every wrong road, wrong decision, and wrong association. Father, let your rod and staff operate in perfect harmony over my life. Where danger is ahead, strike it down. Where I am moving in the wrong direction, pull me back. Let me live daily under the influence of your direction. I declare that no accident, no evil plot, no sudden disaster will have access to me because you, O Lord, are my shepherd, and you guide me perfectly. Lord, make my spirit alert to divine instructions. If you say stop, I will stop. If you say go, I will go. Let me walk in such close fellowship with you that I will never miss a turn or wander off the path of safety. I decree that from now on, my journey in life will be surrounded by divine defense and comfort, all the days of my life. Amen. Beloved, as we have prayed today, remember this: God's rod is your defense, and his staff is your guidance. You are never alone, never unprotected, and never without comfort. Walk boldly, knowing you have heaven's full protection surrounding you. Tomorrow's prayer is Day 6, a table in the presence of enemies, a prophetic prayer for divine celebration, victory, and provision right in the face of those who oppose you. You do not want to miss it because God is about to prepare your public testimony. Loudspeaker call to action: if you have been blessed by today's prayer, subscribe now so you don't miss the next powerful session. Share this prayer with someone who needs God's protection today. Write in the comments, "I am surrounded by God's rod and staff," as a declaration of faith that you are divinely guarded.